self-destruct before you self-improve. I know that sounds really hardcore, but what I mean by self-destruction, it's destroying the part of you that has all the limiting beliefs about yourself. Because when you have limiting beliefs, you strip away the solid foundation that you need to get the life that you want. If there's any part of you that doesn't believe in yourself, that you can accomplish the things that you want, you will not get there. You need to be borderline delusional about what you're gonna get in life. And you have to have unshakable belief that you're gonna get there. Not that this delusion will guarantee anything for you, but there is one guarantee, is that if you have the opposite, if you think you're a loser, if you think you're not good enough, you will always sabotage yourself to make sure that that's true. That's why you need to destroy that part of you that doesn't believe in yourself. It literally serves no good. It is that force that keeps most people average, that keeps most people broke and fat and reliant on others. You can be so much more than that if you choose to, and it starts by letting go of all the negative traits that you hold on to. That voice that says that you're last, you're weak, you're not good enough, you won't achieve what you think you can. Demolish that. If you listen to everything that you hear in your mind, you will never reach your potential. And I think that every human being has that profound desire to self-actualize. When we take the time to think about the fact that we're on earth right now and we have that opportunity to create, to become more, to leave an impact, to maximize our life, we cannot forget this. We cannot forget that feeling, that privilege to be here. It is our duty and responsibility to reach our potential. And that requires work. But there's no point in putting in work if you don't believe that you can achieve that version for yourself, because that work will never be consistent. If you struggle with consistency, it's because you don't truly believe that you can achieve what you want. Because if you know that through the work you will achieve what you want, you will do the work because that's your deepest desire. We do things because we want things. The reason why you can't do the long-term goal is because you get distracted by the short-term instant gratification. But if you fully believe that you could get that long-term goal through doing the sacrifices daily to get there, not only will you get that long-term goal that you've always aspired to have, but you will feel so good because you knew the work that it took to get there. And you have not only built yourself confidently to be at that point, but you have developed so much more. You have developed resiliency, wisdom, experience. You're able to inspire other people. There's so much more for you if you do the daily discipline to get to where you want to go than if you just indulge in instant gratification, do the lazy thing, stay average and comfortable. That is not a fulfilling life. You are meant for more. You can do more, but you're the only one that's standing in the way, and you will never reach that potential if you don't believe in yourself. And that's why you have to be aware of those thoughts. Be aware of that narrative that you say about yourself. What is holding you back? And oftentimes, the things that are holding you back is fear. You don't do something because you're scared. You're scared of people's judgments. You're scared of hurting others. You're scared of success. You're scared of being seen trying. There are so many fears that you need to become aware of, because those are the things that are holding you back. And once you become aware of what is that thing that's holding you back, the thing that you got to do is confront that fear. Do exactly what scares you. Starting your own business, that's terrifying. Putting yourself out there on social media, that freaking scares me. Leaving your old friends, that creates anxiety. Going to work out early in the morning, that's so uncomfortable. There's so many things that are scary, but doing that thing is the only way that you will combat your fears. You can't think your way through it. You have to do the behaviors. I want you to listen to my advice because basically I'm talking to my younger self. I knew that I was meant for more, but I was not doing the thing that would get me to where I want to go. For me, it was my YouTube channel. And I know it sounds maybe small to you, but it was really hard for me to start posting on YouTube because I was just scared to show how imperfect I was. I was scared to not only imperfect with my verbal communication and not only imperfect with the structure of my videos, the quality of my production, but also with my physical features. It was really hard because I had low self-esteem in that aspect. But the way for me to become confident was by doing the thing. I did not start posting because I was confident. I started posting because I wanted to become confident. And the only way you can change who you are, it's by doing the behavior that you want to see in yourself. So you have to do things regardless of how they make you feel. We have a lot of fears, but they're not actually fears. It's almost like our brain is bored because we don't have the fear of being chased by tigers anymore, the fear of not having food anymore. We are so comfortable in our lives that we create these psychological fears, but they don't really exist. They're just there because ultimately your brain wants to do what's easy because it wants to preserve energy and it wants to just stay average like everybody else because that's what feels like what's going to make you survive. But you are here to thrive. You are here to self-actualize. Damn, I'm rhyming. I should start rapping. That was funny. But you know what I'm saying. You are here to reach your potential. So why not? I think it's really important if you start envisioning the person that you want to become. How would they act? How would they dress? How would they interact with other people? How would they feel about themselves? How would they wake up in the morning? Imagine that higher version of yourself. How would they be? And then every day, just act like that person. And at first, it might feel uncomfortable. It might not feel like it's who you are. But you can only change if you do the change. I have a friend of mine that is not really stylish, but he wants to become more stylish. And then every time he tries a new piece of clothing, he feels a little insecure and he's like, that's not me. But if you want it to become you, you have to start doing it. You can shape yourself to be whoever you want to be, but it will always feel uncomfortable once you start changing. Of course. Maybe you think that it's really hard for you to believe in yourself, but just trust that you can build that self-belief by doing this one thing. Follow through everything you say to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, just do it. Be true to your word. That's the best advice that you can follow, because if you say something and you do it, you start trusting yourself. Think about a friend that never shows up on time. You start losing hope in trusting them. I had an ex-boyfriend and he would always be late. So it was hard for me to, when he had to pick me up, to believe that he was going to do it because I just didn't trust that he would do it anymore. And that doesn't foster a good relationship. It's the same thing with yourself. If you want to have a good relationship with yourself, you need trust with yourself. And that comes from following through what you say you're going to do for yourself. And life is just a bunch of choices that you have to make. You just have to be good at making the right choices. And some choices are harder now, but they give you a better future. Do the hard choices now and your life will get easier. It's such a beautiful paradox. A hard choice in the moment gives you a better future. An easy choice now gives you a hard future. This is just how life works. And we know that. You just gotta pick your heart. Would you rather feel the pain of self-discipline right now, or the pain of regret and disappointment later on? The self-discipline actually isn't even that painful because it's just a new way of life. It takes a bit of hard work at the beginning when you start to change, but once you change and you become a disciplined person, it doesn't feel the same type of hard. It actually just feels like it's your routine. Your work becomes routine. Your discipline becomes routine. Just like brushing your teeth, it's just something that you do because it's who you are. But that is a privilege that you earn from doing the hard work. So you just gotta trust that things do get better, but when you're in this period of change, it's always the hardest one. But anything that you want to see change in yourself, it can happen if you do the work. But it starts by believing in yourself. And so shed that old part of you that holds on to things that literally do not serve you and just keep you at a lower vibrancy. So yeah, this is my message for today. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to participate in the December challenge where we focus on self-improvement every day, we have a daily discipline every day. It has a full calendar. We're all doing the same thing. It's going to be awesome. You can join in my private community and it is free, which is awesome. And it's structure, it's accountability, it's self-discovery, and it's also ending the year strong. So then we build momentum into 2025. I hope I see you there, and you can also sign up for my newsletter in the second link in my description. All right, I love you so much. See you very soon. Bye.